Starts, the board is live, but now we choose the prize.
Who's on first? Yes. I mean the guy's name. Who? The guy playing first. Who? The guy playing first base. Who? The guy on first base.
Howdy, Asian boy.
Who's on first? Why are you asking me? I don't know. Wait a minute. I'm asking you who's on first. That's his name. Well, go ahead and tell me. Who? The guy on first. That's it.
An artifact to change the odds. The final call is up to you. Every fleet has different needs. Every captain knows the cost. Take the path that moves you forward. Choose the peace that you have lost. Choose your parts, choose your plans, choose the future of your command. Choose what matters, choose what's right. For the fleet you're building tonight. Cause and effect with every claim. No two journeys play the same. The stars are wide, the cost is new. This time the choice belongs to you. 20 milestones mark the road with options all along. Faction parts, specialty ships. You choose what makes you strong. Ascension power, building parts. Resources for your climb. No reward left gathering dust. You choose the one that fits this time. Every level, every strategy needs a different way ahead. Built for battle, built for progress. Choose the path your fleet demands. Choose your parts, choose your plans, choose the future of your command. Choose what matters, choose what's right. For the fleet you're building tonight. Cause and effect with every claim. No two journeys play the same. The stars are wide, the cost is new. This time the choice belongs. You're the best around. Will you strengthen what is flying? Will you build what comes tomorrow? Will you chase the missing blueprint? Will you choose the power you need now? Tree lane waits beyond the milestones. Mirror talk. Yo, we see that flood of names. Jets flying like a game of flames. New folks rolling in, whole squad insane. Pulled up to the bodyguard main. Let's go! Welcome to the borough, welcome to the show. Counting tails live, let the good vibes flow. Rated, train, crazy, watch the numbers grow. Drop your emotes, let the whole chat know. Welcome Raiders. Choose your parts, choose your plans, choose the future of your command. Choose what matters, choose what's right. For the fleet you're building tonight. Cause and effect with every claim. Now you get to shape the game.
That's right.
Raise the shields, let engines ignite. Your fleet, your choice.
We now have 2 of them coming to this node. Oh, Tangia was over it? Of course it was. Don't you dare ask them to fix that bug. Look, this guy's going back over here. Twitch clip.
Gift.
There's been more than one opportunity where Twitch, you know, the clip that command gets said in the clip and it actually generates a clip
Don't forget to head on over to my friend Dr. Iron Chef's channel where you can follow along. He's got Star Trek Fleet Command content over there. He's got Disney gaming content. He's got DC Dark Legion content.
Welcome in, everybody.
Occasionally, you know, there's an arc fall. Sometimes he's live in the Disney theme parks. Sometimes him and the missus are just sitting down talking about when their next Disney trip is going to be. And
here's a thought for Taco. Oh, Taco. Contel 86 is definitely asterisk or asterisk bunny armed with carrot power-ups and strategic snack raids. But watch out, those tactical flanks have a sly whack bunny charm too. So basically, a warp bunny with whack bunny moves ready to annihilate enemies and steal the snack throne. Chaotic, clever, and just saucy enough to keep that broccoli trembling.
Oh, I don't even know what to think about that. Gonna need to change the phrase. Here for that unhinged song. I don't think that unhinged song actually got it's not here. It's lyrics that I was working on, so there's not a song. There's not a song. But welcome in, everybody. How's it going tonight? Hello to, let's see, we have C Engineering, Dusted is over on the YouTubes, 50's in, Chad, El McTaco, Misa, Cruzito, Ostis, Ghost Pepper, Tepish. How's everybody doing today? Broken Wolf, Queen Fanny, Tibbs, how are you? You live here? Yeah, definitely. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, the clip that feature is a very nice feature. I've got a button on my Stream Deck, so it's always been a little bit easy to get those. But it's good that they introduced that. It was kind of funny because I saw, I think from the Warp Drive 5, when they did the show last week, I think, yeah, Jason was on there and he used the command to clip something on Samo's channel. I thought that was really interesting. That's something that I have to remember, like if I'm ever on somebody else's stream and there's a clippable moment, that I can say that command and it actually picks it up. Bruh. What is the timing on that? What is the timing on that? But yeah, it's been a good day today. I think there's like a good option to be able to do like some good events today, going through the I don't even know what events we have today. That was hilarious timing. I don't know who did the clown redemption, but the bruh timed with that so well. And we do have ourselves a mission key request from Asian Boy, and I'm gonna get that out of the way right now. Get your daily mission keys, get your free things, get your free officers. Help your alliance through the AMS. Look for the roar. You lost your 20 stream streak. Yeah, the streaks have been a little bit weird here lately. But yeah, that concept of having multiple buttons with the different presets is not a bad idea. I've got the Stream Deck XL, so I only have 8 buttons on mine. but like I can do a folder, and then inside of that folder I can put different clip lengths. You still got the 76. You still, I don't know if you still will be able to get away with watching the VOD or not. That reminds me, I lost my streak yesterday, I think on Iron Fister's channel. And it's one of those things where it's really stupid because it's like, okay, I actively engaged in chat. And like, there's no reason that it should have marked me as, you know, like not present or whatever. Exclamation point joined to get in the next dungeon. Why is the... Why? Why is the Tangia dungeon flashing? Why is the Tangia dungeon flashing? It's flashing on my screen. It's like alternating between the two overlays. That was crazy. Because I've got the Tangia dungeon that pops up in the upper left-hand corner of my screen. So the disc, I saw the flashbang coming in, but the you know, like the entire overlay for the like disconnect message was on it, and it would Tangia dungeon was flashing above it just occasionally. That was really weird. Oh no, it was CDB stream on Tuesday. I lost the streak on or Monday. I have no idea why. Like, I was in chat, like said hello, did my fishes, did my FTOs, and you know, like all that stuff, and it still ended up causing me to lose the dang streak. Horrible. That was funny timing when I'm not present that the camera cuts off the stream. I mean, that's kind of the good thing about having the overlay set at the right levels. That was the day you got the... You know, I didn't even think about that. Like, you had Battle Pass opportunities. I didn't even think about that.
Usually
Hello,
level
Dark
1 or
Tree.
level 2. Sometimes level 3s. But wow! Holy hell! Thank you so much, guys. That
Good moments.
yeah, that's gonna help out with the fundraiser so much. That is absolutely...
That was such a good thing. Or moves run twice. Ace Ventura laugh was for Asian boy. How's it going tonight, Dark Tree? How are you doing? Yeah, that was... I felt sorry for that. I mean... Yeah. Like, I typically don't... I have a hesitance in joining the streams that have Battle Pass giveaways if I've already got one. But I like to play my marbles. But you were getting points. Like, second is better than 8th. And, like, not getting any points at all. I don't know. I don't chase the leaderboard because I'm obviously not... I don't grind marbles hard enough to do, you know, like, top 5 or top 10 or whatever to get any of the prizes. But the, I like to be able to be in the top 1,000 and have the number on my player card. You haven't won Jack since season 66. That's a hell of a losing streak. Because that's... What is that? Probably... Six months? Like, that would have been shortly after New Year's. That's a long time to have a dry spell. And like last year or last season, like there was a race on my channel here right at the beginning of the season, and like Mountain Druid broke a track and got a shit ton of points off of it. And like that was over half of the points that I had made on the season was off of that one race. Like it was a crazy number. I have not seen another marble stream hit a number like that before or since. But this season, like my points are like just normal everyday races. There's nothing special happening there. I haven't gotten any big wins or anything. Worst was season 68 and 69. Well, maybe when we get the turnaround here coming for next season. Because there's going to be some more changes in the game. They're making a lot of changes with the Pluto system. So like any of the shenanigans are going to act a little bit differently. Supposed to be here for next season at least. They're hoping to have a update out next week. And that will introduce subs giving subs will give out Plutos. So it won't be just the 50 bits. A sub will give out 4 different Plutos. So if somebody drops a 20 bomb, that's 80 Plutos. It's gonna be wild. And that'll be during September too. So there's gonna be bonus subs happening on top of that. I don't know how it's gonna handle the bonus subs, but there should be bonus subs. I don't know if it's actually been confirmed that they're gonna have bonus subs. But it's gonna be really interesting to see how that changes the game a little bit. Syndicate 57. How the hell are you catching up to me so bad? Like I'm only halfway through 59. How are you at 57? I have noticed the at my lower level account, like they've given a shit ton of Syndicate XP in that. Like events were paying out stupid amounts. Like I feel like there were certain events that were actually making more XP than what my events were on my G7 account. Because like they're using it as like a catch-up mechanic or something. Uh, 50's up 70. But he's only been playing for what is it, 15 or 16 months? Like it hasn't been that long. It is 2 years now? Okay. I was thinking that you'd still be a little bit short. I'm gonna actually grab my 35 now account. I want to look. I gotta check and see what level that syndicate is. Yeah, that's at syndicate 36. My syndicate is higher than my ops level. Yeah, you're at 49. You're up 61 now. Jesus. I'm moving along. You did max the squall. That's a good thing. I might actually start collecting blueprints for my third one. That was one of those things that I was putting off while I was trying to max out all of the artifacts. So like these were kind of important for a little while I was maxing that out, but I never went back and turned it on, or if I turned it on, it turned off, and I never went back and turned it back on again. But it's hard to level up 3. At least to max. My second one's at like tier 6 or something. Yeah, tier 6. And I don't think that it can go a heck of a lot further than it is right now. Yeah, I'd probably be able to get 1 tier out of it. But I don't know where it needs to be. Like, I'm not using it for mining. I only need to mine with one. But doing it on outposts, I kind of picked up on that over the last couple of days here. Is like, that's kind of an outpost, good outpost to use for your secondary ships. And so that's my intention, is I'm going to be using that for outposts. Because that'll probably be able to get me into 73s too. Speed leveling is over. It's a little bit harder to keep the same pace in G6. Because you're moving into that Sigma economy. And you kind of got to do a restart. You start over a little bit. Well, welcome back, Ghost Pepper. So it takes a little bit to get back into like the swing of things and get back ahead. It might be a little bit accelerated right now. I wouldn't expect it to be, but it's possible that it could be just a little bit.
Closer through. You didn't just pass by. You left the spark in the air.
70 have so much to do now. A lot of stuff to catch up on for sure too. Get past the fluff and into the real game. I mean, I think it's a good spot to be because you're in all the current content for right now, at least. Even if you're not moving through all of those loops, you can be into them. Dusted, you're at Syndicate level 39. Like, that's fairly close to your ops range, too. Like, it's not that far off. You got enough mats to get your NT to tier 12. Nice. Be sure to spend them while you've got the Vengeance is Mine event up. Do not spend them on like a Wednesday or a Saturday or a Sunday. because you will regret that, because you might be able to unlock a vengeance in one go with that many materials. Well, you might get lucky too, because at the weekend events, you know, like the recruit events that they have, like if people are starting to get back into the swing of doing the recruit events, that may open up a little more opportunity for the Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday event. Like it'll be really good to pay attention to. We gotta do. The outposts and outpost retaliations will not score in this event. That is stupid. Why would they bring out some bullshit like that? Yeah, we don't have any galactic anomalies in our territory. We do need free-to-play ways to get the 8th dock. Well, there have been free-to-play ways to get it, because that has been on event stores. It has happened. It should be. They should be coming out with the 9th one. They should be coming out with the 9th one. Like, that's... We're at the point where we could use it. Because especially with freaking outposts. Because when you got your ships tied up for 6 hours, like, that's 4 slots. There's also been Syndicate rep in events lately. I mean, they could... Well, I mean, if they did do it in the Syndicate, that would be kind of weird. It wouldn't be a bad thing if they put it at, like, Syndicate level 40 or something. Can Rook AS talk you're working on getting? It's an eventuality thing. Like, you won't... That works on G6 Plus, right? Yeah, G6 Plus. Yeah. I bought that one. I thought that was going to be worth it for sure in the long run. The only thing is it has to be on a G6 FKR ship. You hate me? Why would you hate me for that? I think that's a positive sign, because that means that you're seeing value in something that somebody else saw value in. Wish that incursion could ever be fixed to make underprotected cargo shooting not worth shooting at. You're never gonna get away from it, Dustin. That whole event, that whole mechanic is never going away. Like there's no scenario that I see where that event changes in any significant way. Although I do agree, like it would be good if it benefited, or if it had an enhanced benefit for engaging in, you know, like targets. You know, like me as a 70 punching down and hitting somebody in wherever my bottom end is, lower G6 or upper G5. Like, I shouldn't I shouldn't get the same credit for attacking somebody that like for the PvP win or whatever. Like I shouldn't get that same credit for attacking a mining vessel or a ship that's 2 generations beneath me, or even just 3. Because like even if it's a G6 rare, like that's a that's an unfair fight. Okay. I keep on forgetting today is Wednesday. What G6 Plus? The G6 Plus was for the Tanru Chaos deck. $71 Kula, is that in the Veil? Probably not. If you're only 70, you're not in the Veil. Kahlua? Wait, isn't that... I remember when I discovered Kahlua. Where's that one? I'm guessing it's in the margins. Ushla, this one? Yeah, this is the margins. So this is pre-Veil. This is Veil Light. It's basically the same hostiles that are in the Veil. These are actually just a titch stronger. In my experience, they hit just a little bit harder. So like if you can handle and work with these guys, you can take the ones in the Veil no problem. It's not by a large amount. It's like a 5%. Like they do like 5% more damage than what the ones inside the Veil do. It's really weird. I've never actually mathed it out, but it's just always the way that it's felt. It's like there's some kind of buff or a debuff or something. It's kind of the way that it feels, or like there's some research in the Veil or something. It's not a significant amount, but it's a noticeable amount. It's a quantifiable amount. Do I have to make it known to Cameron Stewart that being striked out with cargo is mentally stressful, that putting gaming with mental health stresses? I don't think that's gonna be that effective of a piece of communication. I mean, at the core, at the root, this game is a war game. Like they've never had any real intention to limiting PvP except for the PvP banding, which in and of itself is kind of stupid. Like, I'm okay with the like not being able to punch down too far thing. Like there are certain circumstances where I would love to be able to, because like doing raid defense or something like that would be extremely useful. It's one of the mechanics. I mean, the game in and of itself isn't necessarily a war game, but I mean the basic mechanic, the majority mechanic of this game is ship hitting ship versus ship combat. I mean, granted, it's not always hitting reds. It's not always hitting blues. Can't hit purples. Not always hitting golds. It's not just golds and reds and blues. You know, like there is still some mining and stuff like that, but you know, for the most part, mining is more optional because you can progress in this game without ever mining, except for doing events. Like if there are certain specific events that you need to complete to do mining in them, but you know, like there's a good chunk, even some of the ones that are mining oriented have that PvP mechanic behind them where getting OPC scores in the event. And you know, like your faction stores, you can get your resources and you can get your materials from the faction stores. Like there's no need to actually go mine everything. But you hinder progression to a certain extent. You hurt progression to a certain extent by taking that route. Because that becomes credits that are not usable on ships, which, you know, like maybe isn't that big of a deal now, but like 4 years ago, it was definitely.
I don't know how to save something like that. That was a good limerick.
Why are you awake?
Pretty good. Hello, Retro Fury.
How late did you stay up?
You didn't get hacked, did you? Like everyone got, all the girls got hacked yesterday. I don't know how the clip thing works, but that was a good limerick. Like that was actually funny and creative, and it fit the whole Dino Arms theme. That was one.
I feel like there was a portion of that was missing. And Das, you had a 13-hour stream yesterday? I don't remember if I said hi or if you rated out shortly after I popped in. $14.5. Yeah, it was 13 something when I looked. Why is there a big debate between people who like incursions and Alliance TC? Not my fault. Thank you, Asian boy. But no, like, I do think STFC would benefit from having servers that were PvE only, like not allowing ship-to-ship combat. I do think that people would join on those servers. Is not hitting UPC actually really worth all that much, especially for the attacker to break your own ships and drop your own shields just to get 0 cargo? It's up on the individual likes and dislikes. Some people don't really care about the, like the ship cost and everything like that, and you get 3 different shields a day for free. Like, that's always there's always people that enjoy that PvP mechanic. Some people are chasing the power destroyed leaderboard. Some people are out there doing PvP chests to be able to get chip parts. Like there's multiple methods or multiple reasons for doing it. Whether I think any of them are worth it is way different, because I personally don't think any of them are worth it. Except like if you're at war, like pushing the other team to not be able to progress at all, like that mechanic, like I take advantage of that. But the alliance I'm in right now are like level-headed, non-reactionary, and you're like not interested in joining. I did the thing where I didn't change the crew again. I saw Chang in the captain's chair and I was like, oh, that's the right crew. Good job. I mean, the good thing about that is I went straight from the V'ger space to the Vale. So I didn't make like that extra trip to go home and repair. Oh, that's really annoying. Like if you normally put like a large cargo, like a cargo capacity crew on your ship when you go to token systems, but then you forget to change out like your protection crew and you have like half of the space that you normally would get. Or like before, like when the tokens wouldn't apply until you left the station. Like a lot of times I would pop a cargo capacity exocomp before I would ship out. And at least now that could take effect while the ships are out there. We have to somehow get my can't dancing video in here singing bye bye bye. I mean, that's very doable. That's very doable. Because I created the other video.
Hope you haven't
I
pulled the
Warzone.
thing. You better do it now. You better pull this. Don't be an MJ hat. Pull this.
Don't pull that. I got you up on Lurk 2. I got you up on Lurk 2 Warzone. Yeah, well, it's just the same way that I created the video for the Teabag song. Like, I just saved the video from the Bye 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 video, and I cut the audio out of that, and I just pasted my own audio into it. I would do the same thing. I'd take the audio out of the or I'd just cut the video out of the Bye 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 song and just put your video on it. Could even cut it and loop it long enough to make it, you know, like 50 seconds or 60 seconds or something. Whatever the appropriate length would be. It's nice the odd time someone tries to tap my ship only to die to themselves. That is funny. Like, I have that happen in Transigent space a lot because of the ship glitch where he like moves to a different node. People don't realize that's actually a ship that is moving it. And, you know, like, it's not hard to attack on something like that because there was a glitch for a long time, you know, that said, you know, like, are you sure you want to attack? Like, it would show that there's a ship there, even though that there's not. It was just a ghost of your ship typically. And so like the way to get around that was you would hit the attack button and it would clear that ghost without actually engaging in combat. So people got in the habit of just clicking attack. Like you can see the node that there's nobody sitting on that node, and they got in the habit of hitting that attack button. Well, now in transition space, like the ship ghost is actually a ship that is physically there, and like not being able to see them is one of the bigger problems, because you can't tell that there's a ship there by visually looking at it. You can only get that attack notification. So it's really tough to kind of work around that and avoid actually getting into combat with somebody. Like you learn like that they're a real ship, and you know that if it says you're going to attack somebody, that you shouldn't attack them. But like if you have shields up, like you get that extra prevention measure. But if you don't have shields up and you're just clicking through it, it can be fairly easy to not recognize that what would normally be the mine button is actually an attack button. It's crazy that I hit G1 with 2 million platinum, and now I have 280 million and growing because I never use it now. 2 million platinum. So you hit G6 with 2 million platinum, and now you have 280 million. I'm not certain what you meant by G1. 61? I bet it's supposed to be 61. I mean, I think that's kind of a strong sign of the economy. Because, like, even in G7, like, the only thing that I ever have a need to spend on is common. 68 of 150 blueprints. You're gonna have your Nova for the Monday after next, for sure. Like, that's awesome progress. Great job, Dustin. Like, and like you might even get an event that pays out some of those faction credits and can cut some time off of that or add to it a little bit. Yeah, because like I don't spend an awful lot of money. Like I think 300 to 400 million is fairly average for me for how much platinum that I have too. But they got rid of a lot of platinum sourcing here over the last 4 months. Like, there's very, very, very little things of platinum coming in. Finally getting G7 ship parts in that 71 system. Yeah, away teams missions, but like they used to pay it out in events and like, I don't know, like it felt like there was a lot more that was coming in. Because I feel the shift in the last 6 months on my 35 account too. Like that was making pretty decent platinum off of events. I haven't gotten any platinum off of events in over 2 months, I bet. And that, I mean, some of that could be some of the leveling things where like they're giving you things for extra progression in lower G3 or You know, like 20 to 30 levels. Mining all 3 G7 mats to save up. Yeah, it doesn't take too long to keep up with it. The refinery amounts aren't super high. Because what I have 1.5, 2.9, and 8.6 million pulls. So it's like 1 full ship a day is the big chest. Is the big pull. I don't usually do the big pulls. I usually do the middle chest on the refineries. It depends how easy it is to keep up with. Yeah, that's why I shared. I was like, that's always really good information to know, because I can tell that you're thinking ahead and you're working on that plan. So the more information you have for that, the better. Yeah, ship scrapping needs to be updated a little bit. I think I would like to see a second slot in the scrapyard, and I would be okay with that slot being specifically for G5 or higher ships. You know, just to have that available, because like G5 scrapping, having that scrapyard tied up for 30 to 60 days, like that's almost scary, because like going into new content, you know, like after like seeing things like the Revenant and the Stella where they have a scrapping mechanic for the loop, like I feel like I could get really screwed over. Or even like some of the new ships, like you had to scrap Franklin to get Franklin A and Devore to get Aphasia. You know, like if they introduce a new ship in a month that requires a refinery or a scrapyard to do, and you've got that scrapyard tied up on a G5 ship that doesn't pay out all that well, like it's gonna piss a lot of people off. So like they've created a problem, a very big problem. But I hope that if they do introduce that anything that has a requirement to use the scrapyard to either start or progress in, that they introduce a second scrap thing, and it can't be a paid item. It needs to be available for free. Want to hit 71 strong? Absolutely. Wouldn't even care if I had to pay to use it. I mean, it would be kind of... I don't want to have any kind of a pay mechanic hidden behind something like that. Like, if it's for progression in a regular loop or regular mechanic, I don't want to have there be any payment-related things behind it at all. When people hit 71 and can't hit the hostiles, well, anybody can kill the hostiles when they hit 71. I think it's extremely difficult to have your account at a spot where you couldn't, you know, like kill a hostile. It's just a matter of how efficiently you can kill them. Because like when I started, you know, it was like between 5 and 10 hostiles on a trip. And, you know, like that was a conscious decision that I made. Like I knew how hard that road was going to be. But, you know, like the change of the 7-day and 30-day loyalty chests, like I knew that was going to accelerate my progression of upgrading my G6 ship so much that it was going to be worth it. It bit me in the ass a little bit when they came out with the V'ger Orions, and to a limited extent the Academy drone hostiles. I was just starting to get caught up on some of that research and stuff that I would have, that if I were to do things differently, I would have had done before I went G7. But like, I think if I wasn't doing content creation, I probably would have resisted the urge to go to G7 as early as I did. Save them for 71, absolutely. It's a significant increase in payout. Like, stupidly significant. 72 is a little bit higher than 71, but not a lot. Like, it's, I don't know what it was, 5% increase. Like, it was worthwhile for me to go to 72, because I would have just stayed at 71 if it wasn't any kind of an increase in anything. Actually, this might not have changed. This actually might be the same for 71 as 72. This might not change till like 76 or something. So the G6 uncommon goes up to 12k, 12.7k. The G6 rare goes up to 1690. I know you a long time, almost my entire game here, and I personally think you know what you're doing. The only content creator that I watched the entire Strange. The entire streams. Or do you just think that I'm strange? The entire show. Well, I appreciate that. I mean, yeah, that it does help that you can have a better understanding about me being in the same alliance and stuff. Always lurking. I mean, that's kind of the way that I am. Like, anytime that there's a STFC stream on, I try to have it on in the background where I can hear it. Obviously, right now, I don't have any of the streams on. I've thought about listening in on other streamers, but I would get distracted and I would enter and get myself put into viewer mode instead of streamer mode, and I'd probably start just playing the game and listening to the other stream. But I always try to make sure that I have any of the STFC homies up and put them on lurk at least. And if I'm not streaming, I'm usually engaged in their streams. I don't watch James Bond a lot just because he's on in the middle of the day. It gets a little tough for me to watch sometimes. But he's got such a different perspective and take on things that it's really worthwhile to listen to the things that he says and pay attention to the way that he does things. Even if it doesn't make sense for you on what you're doing, it can at least give you ideas on a different approach. Because he does things tangentially different from the way that most people do things. He doesn't do, like, there's a lot of things that I would never do the way that he does. Because he's willing to work hard to progress and skip a lot of things. And I'm not really willing to do a lot of that same skipping. Like, I'm not going to go and grind in the Mirror Universe for 6 hours a day. I don't have the time available to devote to that. But I mean, that's where a lot of this stuff pays off. Yeah. Like, yeah, it's definitely worthwhile to pay attention to everybody. I mean, even Lost in streams. Like, I don't play the game the same way that he does. Not even close. But there are tactics and information you know, like watching his approach to outposts, you know, like that was decent information for me. You know, like it's not on the same level. Like I'm never gonna be that player, but you know, like he's one of the trailblazers in G7 here, and showing it on stream like that. And you know, like it doesn't matter how free to play you play the game. Like for the most part, most spend in this game, I said this at a stream earlier today, most spend in this game is buying you time. It's not, most of it doesn't buy you something that you can't get with the time input. There are definitely certain exceptions, but for the most part, a lot of those aren't necessary or like that beneficial. Like they have benefit, but they're not things that save more than time pays off for. Like everything's usually an exchange of time. Dustin says, I do need to get to Ops 50 so that I can upgrade my USS Voyager and Freesia. Also build the Nova for sure. In the meantime, I'm collecting Nova VPs. Yeah, I mean that's a really good that's a really good way to look at it. Like that's kind of what I'm doing here too. Like my next goal is my next ship ultimately. And until I have the reputation and the credits to build that ship, there's no point on me getting up to 73 and having a shipyard built if I can't build the ship. So, you know, like pacing my ops progression to match what I'm doing for rep progression is kind of the way that I've approached G6 and G7. Probably even G5 to an extent, because I've found that if you don't push things with money, you know, like if you don't try to accelerate things, you don't try to shorten that time with money too much, the rep progression matches the ops progression pretty closely. Novas are great. You scrapped all 3 for Selkies. Selkies are a really good ship. Selkies are a really good ship. Novas were nice, but Selkies were great. Alright, I still gotta go kill Galactic Anomaly hostiles. I don't want to do that. Why? Why? Why is that even a thing? 3 Selkies mining all 3 isogens. Yeah, I've got my faction miners out, which, speaking of which, we have a prediction opportunity. I reset a bunch of these before stream. I have 1 isogenite node that is up for prediction. See if we can get it to flip over to a geode. I've had, I think, 1 today. It's too bad the only Terran Empire rep I'm gonna be getting going through the Mirror Rift. Why not allow Terran Empire to earn by shooting at any mirror ships, even in this mirror system 39? The Terran rep is mainly through Minas. Like that's kind of an interesting thought, because like there's There's a lot of stuff to be able to do. You just died in the anomaly system. You're getting BPs for the Hegta from 49 interceptors. That's awesome. I didn't think that they usually, you know, like paid it up forward. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. I think I'm going to try to send my Dauntless out. Yeah. I'm going to send my Dauntless out to rack up some points in the meantime. I'm going to try to use that to bridge the gap a little bit. Oh. Which one has hazard resistance? Oh, I need to unlock. Oh, it's doing the thing where it's not recognizing the ship changed. Did I not even change the ship? I just thought about changing the ship. I was doing the thing where it's not actually changing the ship. Okay. That should work. Crap, I can't reach that other system. I was hoping I could reach that system. Yeah, the ship in size is definitely smaller, but I think that's really good for an attack ship, especially like a Klingon one. Like all they're about is about, you know, like dealing down damage. You know, no hull or little shield, just pure damage. It's like basically just a little bit more than a bridge and guns. Let's see, submissions closed. We only had one guesser that guessed no. Nah, that was the right guess, so no loss. No loss. Is it already there? Holy shit, that was quick. Alright, go to work. Do me proud. Make some points. I hate these galactic anomaly events. They take so much effort, and in the margins there's such limited systems that it's so hard to get what I need in a system. What are these ones? Okay, so this one doesn't matter on hull breach, just a straight 15% chance. I'm not gonna make it there in time. Those are gonna be done. That's so frustrating. That one's gonna be up. I don't know if I can really deal with that though. It should be mostly okay, because they're mainly 73s. It's better than the one where they increase damage when they have hull breach. Like, I don't mind. I like the galactic anomaly concept. I just don't like the limit on the systems. We'll have to see. Like, if it procs immediately in a different system, that's fine. But if there's like a 10-minute lull where they're not procking in new systems, like, I don't know, that's just a shitty design. Yeah. Because, I mean, I'm somebody that has limited time. Like, I need to be able to complete this event over the next 30 minutes. Otherwise, I can't do it. You know, like, trying to get this figured out in a 30-minute window, it's not accommodating. Like, this is dictating how I have to interact with the game, and that is not a welcome experience. It's better than the first time that they tried putting these out. Because these were really bad the first time. Because they went in like half the systems that they do right now. Like, the first time they ran Galactic Anomalies was horrible in the margins. And the worst part about this is, like, it's an instant trip home when they do the shield bypass. So, like, then I have to spend another 4 minutes warping back up here. And, you know, like, that's a good chunk of the time that this is up. You know, like, it's a frustrating experience. Like, the Galactic Anomalies themselves, I love. I absolutely love them. But the experience that they generate with the way that these events are set up is frustrating. So I'm going to spend half of my 10-minute window warping again. Alright, while we're warping, what else do we got? Cause and effect. That one is done. That's just doing Suluban. Trillian's Treasures is acquiring the artifacts. Interstellar Dominance. Today is building day? Yes, today's building day. I want those Borg Sphere parts and those Dauntless parts. I am... Facade... Facade, Recon Locust, Starfleet Academy. So I need to compare that to the Vengeance is mine. So this is the Consulate, Academy Building, the Facade, Enhanced IA Building, and Exotic. So anything older than the Warp Dive bar is fair game. How many squalls do I have? I have 2. I only ever used the one. I shouldn't say ever. There's been a couple of circumstances where I've used the second one, but I generally only use one. But I am just starting to acquire blueprints for a third one. Because they are useful to help with outposts. Because they do have an ability that helps them in outposts. and there's an advantage to using surveys there. All right. So Signal Observatory was fair game, but I don't have any upgrades for that. Recon Locus is fair game. Oh, let's see. Speed up the worm. Let's see. Enhanced IA building, facade are for that. I think I'm gonna do Academy today. Saving up all them parts to upgrade them buildings for the Vengeance. Yeah, I'm gonna, well, only the ones that matter. So yeah, that's why I checked that event. The IA building, the facade, the warp dive bar, the Continuum Consulate, the Academy. But I still want to have those Dauntless parts, and I really want those Borg Sphere parts. Was the facade? Was Recon Locus? No, Recon Locus wasn't on here. So, like, I kind of just have to pick a building. And I can't do a lot in class honors, because that's also limited through uncommon gas. Was my 7-day chest up yet? If my 7-day chest is up, then I can redeem it. Yeah, my 7-day chest is up. 50. Come on, man. There we go. 40,000 just like that. That's you once you get the Vengeance. I'll tell you, it's a big accomplishment, and that ship's got some big dick energy when it comes to hitting hostiles. Like getting that leveled up at 70, like that's flipping it out on the table and showing everybody who's boss right there. 3 squalls and 1 combat ship. Sounds like fun. Hell yeah. Surprised that the Reaver did not come with 3 weapon bays. I mean, it's ultimately just a survey, so it's not likely to be heavy on the guns. People tell me only get parts from the events, don't get them from everywhere else, but I don't care about them everywhere I can get them now. I would get them wherever you can. Like, why wouldn't you? Like, the Alliance tournaments, get them from there, absolutely. You got the Breen event that comes by a couple times a week. Get them from there. And then, I'm not gonna say... I feel less... I don't know, I feel like it's less important to get them through the event. Like, it's good. It's good. But, like, especially, like, where I'm at right now, like, the ship's at the level where I could move to 73 and be able to do my 73 hostiles with it fairly easy. So, like, I don't need the parts that much. Like, I would be fine going to 73 with my ship here and riding that until I get my 73 uncommon. It'd be doable for me. It wouldn't be fun, it wouldn't be easy, but I could do it. At 72, easily handles everything that I can be doing with it. And it's what, tier... I need to actually queue up some more hostiles. I thought this was going to die after like 8 of them. I thought it was going to hit the shield bypass. I didn't think it was going to actually run through the entire queue. And it just died. The galactic anomaly just died. Yeah, tier 9. Tier 9 is like ready to hit 73 pretty much for me. A lot of it is dependent on having the ship built. Like once you build the ship, then you'll be able to get the parts. How much progress did I make? Okay, I'm past the halfway mark. That's good. That's good. I mean, at this point, I might be able to park my GS in G6 space. Where did you go? Oh no, that expired too. It's still that's not what that means on my Dauntless. I saw it on the background there. I thought that was still Galactic Anomaly. They all went down. I can hit the Locust Recon to 69 now. Should I do it or wait? Because Op 69. I don't know. Does it do anything for your Vengeance event? It doesn't do anything for mine. So like for me, it pays to do it today because it counts for today's event. Yeah, then absolutely, because you can put it towards the Interstellar Dominance event. You can get some sphere parts off of it and Dauntless parts. Like, even if it's just a couple milestones, like, that's... Yeah, Sphere, Excelsior, Dauntless parts, I mean, absolutely, grab those. Like, those aren't easy to come by for the most part. Like, I'm going to always jump at an opportunity to get those. In fact, I'm going to do the math right now to see how many building parts I need to spend. Because the Academy does count for the parts event. I need 173,170,000. And then divide that by 24,242. I need to spend 71,444. Because my goal, I'm not trying to push for the SMS this week. But I am absolutely making sure that I do. Oh. Like, I'm not trying to push for the SLB this week, but I want to make sure that I do the SMS. Alright, so 8,000. That's about half of what I have, so I'll be able to do the same thing next week. And that will actually help the help this loop out a lot too. Because that's moving my critical mitigation almost double. It's almost doubling my prone critical mitigation stuff. Get that help? Absolutely. I mean, the good thing is, like, it's only on the spend, so you can let that run and not have any problems. Oh, no, you want to do the research. So you'll be able to do the research stuff tomorrow, so that's going to actually... Or was that yesterday's event? Oh, that was yesterday's event. So if you can hold off until next week... If you can hold off till next week, then you got a really good jump on things.
This has been very, so appreciate you guys stopping by.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, no, thank you guys for showing up. I know this has been very, so appreciate you guys stopping by.
That was doubled audio.
Thank you guys for showing up. I know this has been very.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I
don't know. I don't know if that was the clip. I don't know if that was the audio in that clip or if that was actually the way that it did something here. I'm not sure exactly what happened on that one. I'm assuming that clip was looped. Because that was almost like a tab was open. Like, there was a significant enough delay that it was like there was a tab open. 50, that's entirely up to you. I'm just saying that, you know, like, if you want to wait, this is like the next good research spend event. So, like, if you want to start doing any of that recon locus spending, like... You can get the rare outpost control cores here. Like... No, I'm talking about the research. When you're doing that recon locus research that it unlocks. Like, waiting to do that research until next Tuesday. Because then that gets you that opportunity. You can get 2,000 rare control cores with it. And to me, those are fairly precious, and like, I like those. Yeah. Yeah, you're done with the building. You know, like, the only thing that could advantage to not finish the building is if you were going to spend Latinum on that, and you wanted to use that on the last day of the Isbine event. If you wanted to save that for the last day of that, like, that would be a little bit of an advantage. Like, if speeding it up was going to cause you to spend Latinum, that's the only thing that it could advantage to not waiting. But I don't know about you, but the requirements on the Latinum spend one are fairly out of hand and out of touch. So I don't pay any attention to that. But yeah, definitely just waiting to do the research is an advantage. Which is also a choice. It's... Yeah. I mean, it's even like the Academy. Like, this is gonna... practically double the amount of critical mitigation that I do. Exclamation point joining it in the next dungeon. Like, it's gonna almost double the critical mitigation that I can do with the Academy drones. So it's gonna make my Academy loop way easier. Howdy, Iron Fister.
Well, here we go. Admiral Sea Engineering's voyage. It's free. So to get that next song, we will need 5 subs.
Absolutely, Dustin.
But let it generate first before we do that. And right now, you can get that.
At least it's not a horrible one this time. Yeah. I mean, there's even times where, you know, like, my clips of myself, I'm like, ugh. But yeah, like, this building, I'm not going to advance it today, but like, if there's an event for grinding the Academy drones again, which I'm sure there will be in the next 3 or 4 days. Like, I'll speed it up at that point because I should be able to hit probably, I don't know, 25% more hostiles in the system in one haul. Be my guess. And, like, that's a significant advantage. Like, I might even be able to move up a level and hit those effectively. 54 more Borg sphere parts. That's almost a shame because, like, there's not that big of a jackpot at the end of the rainbow. Like, that makes me feel a little bit sad almost that, like, there's nothing great and fantastic to look forward to. Alright, well, my Dauntless lasted the entire time in this 66 system. Oh, they're back already? Well, shoot. Actually, I should have just killed it and sent it back. I should have just killed it and sent it back instead of warping that 1 minute. Is it gonna die? It should die, right? Oh, that gets annoying. I hate it when the ships are too strong to die to the hostiles. Okay. That was something that got so annoying. I don't remember what it was, but like there was a point in like G4 or G5 where it got to the point where I couldn't just stop at a random system and kill my ship off on the way home. Like, all the hostiles that I was encountering became, like, really, really good matches. I'm gonna start a prediction. I have another Isogenite node. But yeah, like it for so long in the game, like you'd be able to stop at a system and, you know, like there'd be like a retaliation hostile that was big enough to kill you, or, you know, like you could scoot off to the side to a system that was nearby and just die to something that was really, really heavy, or like the miners. Maybe it was the miners especially. Like I used to kill the miners in the system to save the return trip home. And at a certain point, like the miners started being even matched to the hostiles that are in the system, or fairly even. Like some of that got annoying. All right, so that's gonna put effort forward. Need to see if anything else spawned in the margins. That did spawn back, and a closer one. All right, so should be able to get that done in this run. I think all of your buildings have an upgrade ready. That's a good spot to be. Like, there's a lot of times where I look at my station and, like, obviously, like, there's generators that can be done. But, like, all of the accessory buildings that can be used on the loops, like, every once in a while they kind of line up where everything that can be worked on is done for the most part. Like, I was actually kind of surprised to see the IA building was ready for an upgrade, because this is slow. This is extremely slow. I'm not too surprised about the facade. Like, I've got a couple upgrades ready for that, actually. Like, I keep on forgetting about this. This is off in the corner. But, like, what is this one doing? Like, there's decent hull health here. PvP, FKR damage. Like, it doesn't really matter till it gets to the point where it does the shield bonus. 71. Like that's where I'm gonna get excited for this building. Up until that point, like it doesn't really matter. Right now I can go 2 levels. That's 225% hull health. Like it's decent, it's okay, it's extra, like it's good, but it's not important. Because that 200% probably won't get me 1 extra hostile on a hull. What you really want is a 4th commander slot. It's a good thing to have. That's a really good thing to have. I mean, I like the fleet commander slots to the point where if they come out with a good fleet commander, like that $400 slot is gonna look tempting.
Officer presets confirmed. Arena secured. Soda protected.
It's gonna look tempting. I don't think I'd ever do it, but there would have to be probably like 3 really good fleet commanders introduced for me to spend $400 on an extra slot. 2 days and 11 hours until the end. What is that? The Val? Does it say it was a Valdor? Not a Valdor. Corvus, there we go. I'm like, it's the Romulan ship. What was it called? I had the right concept in my head. You know, it was Romulan Uncommon. I just had the wrong generation. Alright. Prediction is done. Ooh, we got a little more guessing going on this time. If this flips, somebody's going to get a hell of a payday. If this flips to a geode, somebody's getting a hell of a payday. Ooh. Damn. That stated isogenite. That could have been a hell of a payout, though. I appreciate the positive thought, but it was definitely worth throwing a little bit down at it. That was definitely worth it. Alright, I'm gonna send these miners out. I probably need to refine some more, or mine some more. Actually, that's not too bad. We'll send these out for par steel like they normally go. I'll say this, I never anticipated getting to a point.
G100.
Thank you for the 100 biddies, 50. I never expected to getting to the point of having like such a need to mine par steel and tritanium. The fix was in. Oh, I'm gonna run out of freaking food to cook on Microscape, and I'm not gonna have that cat. I'm gonna have to go do some fishing or something. I'm gonna have to go get food. Raw food to cook. I'm actually really surprised. I thought that I was gonna be able to have... I'm cooking shrimp at this point. I ran through all my lobsters. I ran through all my... fire shells? Stingrays. What was next? No, that was crafting. What came after lobster? Swordfish. I got all my swordfish done too. I have pyre shells, but I don't have the level yet. So I'm gonna run out of shrimp before I get high enough to do the pyre shells. So I'm gonna have to go fishing or something. I'm gonna have to look at the abilities and see if any of my activities that I can do have an ability to earn a pet that could still earn me something to cook. The Beatrix, maybe? I don't think that's where that's supposed to be. Like, I haven't decided how that's gonna work out yet. I always forget how to get back in. Oh, is that already done? You're kidding me. Was that a display error? Okay, no, that one's active. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know, these galactic anomalies are weird. I mean, they're supposed to be weird, but still. Like, I mean, that's literally what the definition of an anomaly is something that's weird. Alright, so we had Trillian's Tribulations, working on that. Voyage Across the Void, that's done. Interstellar Dominance is done. The Cerritos event, I don't particularly care about. Yeah. Okay, so that's all the events. Ah, and that thing came up. The chance happened. Ken. No, I don't think the Dauntless is finishing that one off. I don't think the Dauntless is gonna finish that one off. I don't know if I'm gonna make it back in time. Okay, this could be just in time. Goodness. I don't know if I've actually played my DOS song before. Fifty, are you doing other things? Are you? Are all these helps that are coming through still from you? I missed a day on the challenge track again, didn't I? We should be on day 4 right now. Right? Sunday. No. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we should be on day 3. You're all over this game? I mean, that could be one of the fun things about this game, though, too. Is, you know, like, all of the opportunities to have extra things to do and whatever. Ooh, the Dauntless must have been engaged in combat because it did not get the heal. I was hoping that I was going to be able to heal those Hull a little bit. Well, it died to the hazard. I've really thought the Stasis Globe was gonna make up the ground on that. No, it was just in a hazard system. Okay. I was like, there's no way it should have died to the hazard. You're buying the Excelsior and Dauntless parts now? Oh, for the Battle Pass stuff? For the exchange token? Yeah, I'll definitely be looking at that. Probably... I don't know, maybe Sunday or Monday next week. Because we'll be a little ways through the Battle Pass. What was the Battle Pass for today, even? Alright, that event is done, finally. Mining, okay. Need gas. I did too, that's why I exchanged some of my 7-day chests. I'd been hoarding them for a little bit, because I was thinking about just keeping them until 73. Because I didn't think that I was going to be in a spot where I needed them, but now the Academy building needed some, so I was like, okay, I actually need to turn in some of those. Because with the cooldown and stuff, that makes it harder, and now I've got a little bit to be able to spend on the NT too again. But so we're at milestone 9. So like tomorrow we'll be halfway through the Battle Pass. So like realistically should have half-ish of the stuff unlocked. So it'd be good to see what the like what the overall progression is and stuff. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get the stuff for it. But you didn't buy the Battle Pass? I didn't buy the Battle Pass either. I won it. I wanted, like, basically my first attempt on this Battle Pass. I actually won it. I definitely do suggest following the other content creators just to get the free shit off of them at least. Get it from Scopely, you know? It doesn't cost the content creators anything. And I think all of them got upgraded in the amount of battle passes that they give away. I don't think that any of them did not. Maybe some of the bigger streamers like Tibbs and like DJs and stuff, they might not have gotten an increase, but the small streamers did. The ones that were just entering the program. I think MJ went from 1 to 3 and Minnie Mabel went from like 1 to 3. So like it's good that they're making that effort. Like, I think that's an unsung change that STFC is making, is getting more of those battle passes out in people's hands. Just 31 part in battle pass too, but still need the ship like Protector and Gorn and Lorian ships. Yeah, but you still, that might be based on your ops level. I don't remember exactly where all that stuff starts and stops. Like, some of that might open up at ops 51. Because I think Minnie is so adorable. Minnie is an awesome person. You know, like, she's like, I don't even know. Like, if ADD was turned into a person, you would get Minnie. I mean that as every bit of goodness as possible. All right, we got the exchange or the Ferengi stuff in like a week too. That's something they need to do. The Ferengi store, that needs to be updated. Like, we need to see Excelsior in here. Dauntless needs to be in here horribly. That ship's been out for a year now. Or at least by the time this runs again, it'll be like a year. We should be starting to see stuff like the Sphere start popping into something like this. Having the Ferengi officers. Or no, just officers in general. Well, they did do some upgrading on these, because they offered 2 of the 3 Spocks. Like, they did a good job of updating that. Like, I actually need Ambassador Spock, and I might be tempted to actually put some of this currency against that. Just because I don't need anything. I don't need any of these other ship parts. Like, all these ships that are in here, I have maxed or I don't care about. I don't have anything that I need blueprints for. The currencies, I mean, I could get Tritanium out of it, but like, it's not that much. Like, nothing in here is gonna make a huge difference. Need an Ambassador Spock? Yeah. Because I think that he was kind of my 3rd priority. Because I just felt like he was the least important out of the 3. The one that created the least amount of impact. Cat Spock is good. Female Spock, I think, is the big one. Like, if I only had to choose one of the 3, female Spock is the one that I would go for. Yeah, there might be Ops 40 ships, but they don't always align with when you can source them to when you start seeing those in stores. Like, some of those ships, they kind of have like an introductory level sometimes. I don't know. How do you grind the training merits? That's the Academy Drone Hostel stuff. You get like 20? Well, what are you hitting? Because you should be hitting like, I don't know, 69. You might not be able to hit there yet until you actually get your Enterprise up to like tier 7 or something. So that's definitely one of those things where you need to dive deep into that battle log and see where you're at. The academy building, the level on that matters too. The higher that is, the easier that's going to make that loop for you. But yeah, definitely focus on what your battle logs tell you. If you're losing shields, then you need to focus on getting shields on your ship. If you're not losing shields, then you might have to look at what hostiles you're hitting and what abilities that they have, because they do differ on the class. It's one of those things where following the battle triangle may not always work in your favor. Stop. What do you mean it's too late to cancel course? Too late my ass. And actually, I just clicked on Venari Raw system. Don't hit the Venari Raw. Yeah, the remote campus. Yeah, but that 40, that should be pretty decent, I would think. Because, like, mine, I don't know. Like, you're probably higher than me. If yours is 40, yours is probably higher than mine. But yeah, like these, you know, like this one, critical hit chance is high, critical damage floor is high. This is increasing critical damage. And then this one increases isolytic defense, and it can only be affected by isolytic damage. So you need to go full ISO mode on these guys. And that's the Explorer. The battleship has high apex barrier, and then it has the isolytic defense is high too. But you know, like these ones need apex shred. And then interceptors, these have apex shred, so you need to have apex barrier. Yeah, I've been using Chang effectively with mine too. Chang, Sesker, Suitor. But some of that might be able to be flipped with Ike to bring Garrett. Garrett doesn't make sense. Garrett definitely doesn't make sense. That's not a loot crew I would use. That is not a loot crew I would use. Because Garrett's not... I mean, if you're going to use a loot officer on this side, put 5 on. Because Garrett doesn't exceed 5, does she? Am I mistaken on that? I mean, it'd be a matter of using whoever does your best loot increase. If you have her max, then she's at 200%, then she would exceed. But it depends on what level you have her at. Because, like, for me, she's 80%. That's less than 5. So, like, if yours is rank 5, then yeah, sure. That makes sense as a side officer. Rank 4 even. But I still feel for Rachel Garrett. I still feel like I would be inclined to lean fully into an NTE crew if I was gonna go that route. Okay, if you have her at 4, then yeah, she's not a bad officer for that. It just seemed weird. Because mine is only at 80%, so I know that my better side officer for loot increase is 5. But I don't know. Because, like, getting some isolated cascade off of Pike or off of Picard might be better than Pike. What are you hitting? Like, are you hitting a specific type, or are you just trying to hit anything? Because if you want to follow the battle triangle, then, you know, like, building that crew around your target might be better off for you. I mean, honestly, like, trying... What are you using for a ship? Are you using your Enterprise?
Starts feeling small. You show up big for one and all. A simple word, a wave, a sign. You make it feel like home in time. Aloha, Admiral, aloha. You lead with heart, you lead with aloha. Aloha, Admiral, aloha. You put us first, you lift us up. Aloha.
Well, you're not using your Enterprise. Cube? GS. I mean, there might be a max that you can hit up to with the GS. Like, you might be better off. Tier 4 Enterprise Z feels like a stretch. Your Velox might be the best suited one for that. Because that's like around tier 7 or tier 9, right? Or maybe it's better off to go with the Enterprise, just because that is... I think maybe I would try the Enterprise first. I know it goes against kind of conventional wisdom, but the Chang Seska Suitor thing might push you best. And then, what do you have for slots below deck? Is that 2 or 3? Probably 2. If you just have 2, I'd probably put pick Q below deck and maybe Neelix. And then you'll want to use the temporal conduit. All right, you have 3 below deck slots. So I would do pick Q. I would do Neelix. And then Harry Kim. I don't know how long the battle's gonna go for you if Harry Kim's gonna pay off. That 3rd slot's kind of somewhere between Harry Kim or Chang Seska Suitor. I don't know if you're going to have the shields to be able to... I don't know if you're going to have the shields to be able to hold up to using Walk Carol below deck. So Harry Kim might pay off. But Neelix... And then you'll want your Chaos Tech set for the Temporal Conduit to give you the Hull Breach. Because you're going to want to have Hull Breach. Because that's going to increase your isolytic damage. I'm not trying to view territory capture system anymore. Leave me alone. And then, you know, like having your Forbidden Tech set to something useful too. Quantum Slipstream, maybe the Agony Booth, because that has Apex Barrier tied onto it.
Commander Red Rum Ruby is now online.
Sarcasm levels critical.
Blurp defenses.
I guess even Metreon Cascade isn't bad, because that critical chance and damage increases, critical damage increase, like that's paying off for isolytic damage. Control Seeker. Which one is that? Oh, you got one of the littler ones. Is it maxed at least? Yeah. I'll count that as maxed even though that really isn't. Yeah, because that's got a good damage increase, and having the extra piercing and mitigation probably is beneficial. And then the hull health is always decent. I was just thinking that Agony Booth, if you have that, having that Apex Barrier may prove beneficial. It's so hard to... It's one of those things that you kind of have to play with. I wouldn't be surprised if Metreon Cascade would benefit you, would yield you better results. Yeah. But like it should be able to get you more than what you were doing. And to be honest, even with things where they're at, like I'd be willing to bet that you could go a full Enterprise crew. Yeah, the Chaos Tech you want to set for the one that gives you the hull breach. Yeah, temporal conduit. I never remember the name of that damn thing. Because I don't use it, because I use Balana below deck, because I'm using an interceptor, so like it's extra good for me to have the hull breach. And I put the Inaran execution post on there because burning is a benefit, but I'd rather have 100% hull breach and 80% burning than have 80% hull breach and 100% burning. Well, good luck. Report back. You might have to let me know in game because I'm probably going to be raiding out here pretty soon. No, I guess we'll probably have it before too long. I'm going to do my last, what I thought was going to be my last prediction is not my last prediction. This is going to be my last prediction. We have one more geode attempt before the end of stream. That is interesting. That changed for some reason. I was like, that normally shows all my raids, but it was showing my activity feed. All right, one last opportunity for a prediction. Which I kind of hope that it doesn't flip to a geode in a way. Like, I want to do a geode, but like, I kind of want to go set that as for my nighttime mining. All right, 30 seconds remaining on the poll. Prediction, not a poll. You get the wager. Did we get some opposing opinions? Ooh, we did get some. Ooh, that's a very even one. Crash Enterprise doesn't have the warp range. Oh no. Well, I guess the same concept with the Velox then. The Velox is probably going to end up netting a better result anyways. Because you do have at least one extra below deck slot. Yeah, one. Because then you can just throw Carol Marcus on that and hope for the best. I'm actually surprised that can't reach the 66 system. That's surprising. That is truly surprising. Like, I'm almost offended by that. Like, why would a 70 ship have such a struggle to get to the system? Okay, so I would do Walk Carol for another slot. I mean, that other one should be like Savick or Chapel, whoever gives you the better isolytic. Or 5th slot. So add in Walk Carroll and then whoever your biggest isolytic Cascade officer is. I think that's a good spot to start with, at least. All right, let's see what we get. Oh, that stated isogenite. It does not want to give me a freaking geode tonight. Forbidden Tech and Chaos Tech, I think that's still fairly flexible. You just want to have the Chaos Tech set for your hull breach for sure. And then, yeah, the Forbidden Tech, I feel like that's fairly flexible. Like, a lot of them, you know, like, they have, like, 1 or 2 other statistics that can always be helpful. Like, there's not one that's absolutely perfect. Okay, Blade of Armor might not help you very much. But, yeah, like, the Metreon Cascade would be decent, I think, or the... whatever the one you had on the... I mean, I get it. Like, you need to put something on a ship. Like, I put random crap like that on ships, too. Like, yes, it may not be the most helpful, but it does something. Yeah, see, I have a Blade of Armor on a ship. Like... There's no reason to send a ship out without something. The interface mirror. Well, you want to have a hull breach on your ship because that increases your isolytic damage. So, like the interphasic mirror. It does increase isolytic damage. That's an interesting thought. Exclamation point join to get in the next dungeon. I think Temporal Conduit's going to be best for you, but if you had another slot, like, that'd be interesting to see how that did. Where are ya? Trying to find the Martians. I think for some place that I go every single day, that would be easier to find. All right. All right. I need to raid out. I need to get going for the evening. Let's raid out to Major Samo. Looks like she got started a little bit late, so we have a good opportunity to raid into her. I hope everybody had a wonderful Wednesday, and yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. Kind of go through the same thing, talk through whatever events are popping for the day, and you know, like anything that's coming up for the weekend. Maybe get a preview of what the officer recruit event's gonna be. It is Wednesday. I got to keep on reminding myself that because I don't feel like today is Wednesday. Okay, 50. I'll take a look at those. Well, I mean, for you, you kind of skipped a little bit of Tuesday and Wednesday. You spent half of it streaming. Half of each. I mean, realistically, like the time that you streamed and everything, that was almost worth the 24 hours stream. Because that was an entire day. I was a little surprised when I woke up and saw you were still on. I was like, oh. That's a good one. But anyways, I hope everybody has a fantastic Thursday, and I'll see you around tomorrow.